Hello, guys. This is me, Abu Bakar. Once again, I'm here to conduct a new interview with the new guest from Mexico, Frida. Hello, Frida.
Hello, Abu. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm everything's fine. So, how about you?
I'm great, thank you. Very great.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, first of all, you give me a chance to conduct an interview with you. That's really amazing and it's a pleasure for me. Well, just introduce yourself. Where from you and what's you doing in your life, especially your education background also.
Okay, my name is Frida Morales. I'm from Mexico. I live in Chiapas. I'm 20 years old. I'm studying English teaching major, and I work as an English teacher.
Okay, that's amazing. So why do you choose career as an English teacher or learning the English language or especially prefer to teach the English language to kids or adults? So why you choose the English career?
I think, first of all, when I was in high school, I used to have an amazing English teacher, so she inspired me to be an English teacher. And of course, because here there are many children, teenagers who don't know the importance of a new language. So that's why, yeah, for example, here in Mexico, English is very important. And that's why I want to teach that language.
Okay, amazing. So how much experience you have in this field? Like you are studying English teaching and including that you are teaching kids or adults also in different online, offline. So how much experience as a teacher?
Yes, sure. Well, in my major, we have to give many classes, practical classes, and I started giving English classes 1 year ago. So I don't have many experience as other teachers, but I gave online classes, face-to-face classes with adults, teenagers, and of course children.
But I've seen you a lot of videos, especially on the international cafe platform. I edit your some of videos Professor Parnell sent me, and then
Mhm.
he upload on his international cafe YouTube channel. So how long have you been have experience as a host on the international cafe?
Mm, yeah, I think 1 year ago I started to giving classes in the International English Cafe,
Mhm.
and yeah, I give a class every week.
Okay, that's amazing. So, what do you mostly prefer or like when you teach to kids from the early ages, like from kids to adults? So, which things you prefer or you like to teach the kids or adults?
To be honest, I prefer to teach adults, but children are amazing. They have a lot of energy, so you can work very well with them. And with adults, yeah, they can understand you, right? Because and I'm adult, they are adults, so I think it's easier to teach. And yeah, yeah, that's all.
What do you think if you teach kids that is tough or adults if you convince him for something or when you give him a homework or something like that. So which time you are facing some issues, kids or adults?
Yeah, in my personal experience, I think it's more difficult to teach kids because you need to make a lot of activities, material. You have to have, of course, energy to teach children because you have to sing, you have to stand up, play. So, in my opinion, it's more difficult to teach children.
If you want to teach the kids, you must have to perform like a kids with the
Yeah,
kids
exactly.
and playing every time and show him the cartoons. If the kids books they are full with the cartoons with the colors, so they are so much passionate to learn or teach someone. And I have kids. When I open for him YouTube, a kids YouTube channel or some of videos, when they focus on the colors and ABC when they are dancing, and so they have watched for a long time. When didn't give me a phone, so I just removed the color from the phone when I convert to my phone a black and white screen, when I game him in few seconds, they throw me and they avoid. So, yeah, for kids, you must have to be like perform like a kids and playing with the kids and
Exactly.
different games. They are more attractive and then they learn in perfect way. Okay. So, by the way, what's type of preparation you need for the classes, especially for the offline or online?
The thing's important when I'm teach online.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to have a good internet connection. That's very important.
Well,
And yeah,
the same answer a few days back. There's a one Mexican lady. I think she's a teacher also of Balenska. Maybe you're familiar with her.
mhm.
And when I asked that question, she replied me same like that. She said, if there is a good internet connection, I think don't worry, you can handle your classes
Exactly.
perfectly. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
So, what's important for the class, online or offline, without internet
Okay.
connection? Like you have perfect internet connection. So after that, so what's you need? What's kind of material you need, and from where you get your material?
Of course, you have to think before your class about the material, but it depends of uh, uh, what kind of age you are going to teach. For example, for kids, they have to be more attractive for them with many colors, with many pictures, etc. And for adults, can be more simpler. But yeah, you need to find many material online. There are many games, online games. There are many videos that you can show. And of course, when you are in a class, in a face-to-face class, you can make many things with real material, no, with papers, with books, etc. So yeah, but you have to prepare yourself before your class with good material.
I want to ask you same like this question. Another question, like you are presenting a different international conferences also. And so when someone give you a chance to present or some organization or everything's like in university or outside university or online, so how much time you take a time for preparations to make yourself ready for the presentation?
Months, many months ago. Yeah, because you have your presentation ready before, of course, the conference, and if it's in another country or in another city, you have to plan the travel, where you are going to go, the location, etc. So yeah, you have to prepare yourself months ago. And in my case, I practice my speaking, my speech before the presentation.
Yeah, practice makes man perfect. Yeah, if you are practicing a lot of time, definitely. I think you have a lot of experience in this field and presentation, conferences. Yeah, definitely. It's so easy for you. You can handle that. Or rather than someone's call me for the presentation, definitely. I avoid that because I'm not a public speaker. This is a tough job. This is a tough job. Well, how much country you visit outside your country, Mexico, or the attend some international conferences or presentations you attend there?
I haven't had the opportunity to go abroad. All of the international conference were here in Mexico, one in Chetumal, and another in my city, in Tuxtla Gutiérrez. But yeah, in those kind of events, there are many people from around the world who come here to come to the event to speak, to present their investigation, thesis, etc.
So during your education time, especially in your study life, how much activities you think that's really important with your education career? Like your presentation or attend the conferences, international conferences, or you teach online or offline. So without these activities, how much more activities you think that's important for as a teachers you must have to participate there?
Yeah, all of the activities that you mentioned are important, but also prepare yourself for teach. No, as you say, there are many people who are shy, who are introverts, so they don't like to speak in public. But it's very important to do it because you are going to be a teacher, so you have to speak in front of many students. But you have to prepare yourself in that way, and also you have to study a lot because if you want to be an English teacher, you have to be very good in the language. So you have to study a lot.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I totally agree with you. As an English teacher, every day face a different type of issues or a task. You will handle that. And if you teach international students, especially online, so that time that more tough because every country or every region have a different accent. And
Exactly.
I remember, last week when I approached Claudia from Chile, and she said, "Share with me your YouTube channel because I want to watch some of your videos because I'm not familiar with your accent. It's so difficult for me to
Hmm.
understand." And during the interview, I don't want to stuck there. So when she watched some of videos or interviews, then she was familiar with me. And during the conversation, during the interview, that was fabulous. And recently, just I think an hour ago, I uploaded on YouTube. That was amazing experience. So, what do you think? Why you prefer for women they comes to a teaching platform? Because in our country also, when the women, especially the girls, they comes out from the university, they prefer as a teacher. So in your country, some of women or girls they wanna become a teachers. So what's your advice for those?
Yeah. My advice maybe could be if you're a woman and you want to study English, you can prepare yourself for teaching. Um, we can do it, right? As men, we can do the same job. So we have the skills, the abilities to do it. Just study a lot English. As I said, we are humans. We can make mistakes because we are not native speakers. But yeah, I mean, English is a beautiful language. So if you want to teach it, do it. It's a great major.
So how much impact in your life, especially the English language, from when you start the English or you learn the English language or speak up, attend the different Zoom meetings or build a connection with those people, they understand English in a very perfect way. So how much English impact, especially on your life?
I think it had a huge impact because I started to study English when I was a child, but of course I didn't know the importance of that language until I went to the high school. I realized that when you learn a new language, in this case English, can open many doors in a work, in a educational thing. So yeah, I think I have a great opportunity speaking English because I can meet many people from around the world, from Asia, from Brazil, from Colombia, from United States. So I love to meet new people, and in this case, it's a great opportunity to learn more about their cultures and etc.
Well, if someone didn't understand the English language or didn't speak the English, I think it's me. They didn't have a tongue in mouth because without English you can't survive in this world. Yeah, definitely. Some of peoples they can survive and they can enjoy his life without English, but you didn't discover in perfect way the world, the cities, or the peoples, the cultures, everything. And I
Exactly.
think 95 or 90% content on YouTube, on ChatGPT, on Google,
Mm-hmm.
and every platform is in English. And if you want to learn
Exactly.
any skills, and so definitely that is in English, and you can get that in so easy way if you are good in English. So,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think if you want to learn the English language? So, what skill are so much important, like grammar or speaking or writing? So, which part of English you think this more effective or more important you can work on initial stage?
I think it depends on your purpose. For example, if you only want to speak because you are going to travel, with speaking is okay, but if you want to be an English teacher, you have to be very good in all of those skills, in grammar, vocabulary, reading, etc. So yeah, it depends on what you want or the purpose you are learning English, but I think it's important to be good in all of the skills.
So when you start from the childhood, you say start your English. At that time, you find out some of a close friend or some of relatives. You talk with them in English language, or when you join the school, so often some of teachers they guide you, and then you start your speaker.
No, I haven't had the opportunity to speak with other children in English because here where I live, we speak Spanish as our native language, and many children don't speak English, so it's a little bit difficult to find someone who practice. But yeah, 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 that's all.
So is this easy for you when you comes out from your home, from your university, on the public place, on the train, on bus? You find out someone talk with them in English, or it's so difficult for you?
Well, in this case, who I'm studied English teaching major and I'm English teacher, I have the opportunity to speak with other teachers in my university or with my classmates. But yeah, it could be a little bit difficult to find, for example, someone a foreign who come here and speak with them. But if you go to another city in my state, you can find many people from around the world and you can practice English.
Okay. Do you know what we think about your country, your region? That's so near with the USA. You share border with the USA. So we think the Brazilian, the Mexican, the Chilis, all these Latin countries they speak English
Mhm.
very well, and they have a second language, English. So, but the reality is totally changed. Same like Asians when we comes out from home or from our cities, there is we didn't find out some of foreigners. We talk with them, so we prefer the online communities or especially the Big John, the
Mhm.
Professor Barnell. They provide us, amazing platform. So if
Yeah.
we didn't find these opportunities, so definitely we never speak the
Mhm.
English language or learn. So yeah, that's amazing opportunity we can communicate with each other on these kind of platform. Okay, let's move to another questions. As you tell me before the interview, you wanted to learn some other language. So which one you prefer?
Well, I'm learning French and Portuguese because I love Romance languages. And yeah, they are similar to my native language, which is Spanish, but it's complicated to be honest. And I want to learn them because, yeah, uh, as an English, you can speak with many people from around the world. There are many countries which speak French and Portuguese, so you can connect and meet new people.
At the time, how many languages you speak in currently?
Yes, well, my native language, as I said, is Spanish. I
Mhm,
speak English. I
mhm,
can speak a little bit of French,
mhm.
and I'm a beginner in Portuguese.
Okay. So, how much difficult when you switch to one language to another and then another to another? So, what do you think this is difficult?
Yeah, it's very difficult. The other day I was speaking in French, and I don't know why I remember a word in Portuguese, so it was like, no, I am speaking French. So yeah, it could be a little bit complicated because you switch, no, you use your one language and then another language, so it could be a little bit difficult, but not impossible to speak the language.
Well, in my case, at the time I speak three language. First is Pashto, it's my mother tongue, and second is Urdu, and the third is English. So I think Pashto is a little bit throughout the day everywhere, and online definitely. And Urdu is 50-50, and English is 70-50, something like that. So yeah, it's difficult for me when I start a communication. Some of people, in my country, when they speak in Urdu, so
Mhm.
they are using 25 or 30% word in English. But
Mm.
for me, it's so difficult. If I start in Urdu, so I never use English word or some other language in Urdu. if I start the English, so definitely I speak of English. I never use other language. So yeah, this is difficult. Switch to. So recently I started to learn the Arabic language. There is some platform. I create a one WhatsApp group. So Prapti, Indonesia. Maybe you're familiar with her. Hidayah. Maybe you're familiar with her. You attend a lot of class with her. She was
Mm-hmm.
there. And Mr. Loen from
Yeah.
Germany, and he's Arabic, and his accent is perfect. So he teach us, and one is our teacher Iman from Morocco, I think, yeah, Tunisia. So that's amazing. So I want to learn another language, the fourth language. Arabic is a huge, population, and people are speak that language. Okay, let's jump to another question. So how do you stay motivated to learn the new languages, attend the online classes, offline classes, and during all these activities, you still continues your study English teaching also?
I think my motivation to learn a new language is to be able to connect and speak with many people from around the world. And my motivation to teach is that my students, of course, I want that they learning of languages because, yeah, as I said, if I learn a new language, they will have many opportunities to work, many opportunities to study abroad. So yeah, I think that's my motivation.
Mhm. So it's mean you didn't get a motivation from somewhere. Like when I start my journey, so I every morning I watch some videos. Uh, it boosts my confidence and they motivate me to learn new things throughout my day. Without the motivation videos, I didn't learn anything. That was so tough for me.
Mhm.
That's amazing. You have some goals. So, what do you think? Goals are important for us to learn something or to grow up, or just motivate is enough?
Yeah, of course. I think you have to have goals, objectives, aims to achieve something because if you don't have them, you're not going to be motivated in doing that activity uh, every day. So yeah, of course you need to have a goal to achieve.
Mhm. So in future, definitely you have planned to go outside, visit to abroad for your educations or maybe for the job
Mhm.
purpose. So which country you prefer?
Well, I don't have a certain country that I want to go, but maybe an English country to improve my level of English. It will be amazing for me.
This is not a big deal. You have an account that start from the east, New Zealand, Australia, and then South
Mm,
Africa in the middle, and UK definitely, and USA, and Canada also. All these
yes,
countries they are
yes.
speak officially English language.
Yeah. I think, for example, Canada is a great country, and how I speak French too. I can speak both languages from there. No, English and French. Maybe I can improve my level of those languages.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Frida, for your time and you accept my invitation for this interview. That's really amazing. I learned a lot of things from you, and when you communicate with the different accent, you can exchange different things. You learn a lot of words, a lot of slang words. That's really amazing. So, thank you so much once again. You have a few minutes. Do you want to say something?
Maybe that if you want to learn a language, find your motivation. I would say, right? You have to have an aim to achieve, and learn an English is a great opportunity to know more about the culture from other people from around the world, and it can help you to travel, to study abroad, to have more offers of job. So yeah, learn a new language.
Thank you so much, Frida. That's a really amazing conversation or interview with you. I learned a lot of things. Thank you so much and keep it up to journey as an English teacher. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.